96 ThunderCat. Just have it outside here in front of the house. Had it in the garage for about 2 months. Last 2 months just overhauling most of the systems on it and getting it back in shape for the last of this winter and hopefully many more winters to come. So what we've done is we've done some changes here on the engine. The original engine had a PTO bearing problem, so I installed that engine, repainted it. It's from a 1993 ThunderCat, and I rebuilt the water pump, added an 8-post stator, which improves your power output down low, so the lighting, dash lighting, head lighting is better. 93 CDI, which has a more aggressive timing curve, and V-force reads, as you can see right there, and those help with throttle response a lot. New brakes right there, new chain case fluid, new springs on the exhaust all around. See that? I'm running a different plug. It's not a stock plug, but it's the NGK BR9EYA, and that runs a little bit better. It doesn't foul out as much as the stock plug does. So other than that, it's the same heat range, same everything, so it runs well with that plug in it. And let's see, we've got all new fuel line, and a high flow 65 liters per hour fuel pump, vacuum operated. I had to create a manifold for it. You can see here was one end, and then basically there's 3 outputs on it. There's the other end, but there were only 2 outputs on the pump, so I had to create that to equalize the pressure, and then ran to each carb. So here's the fuel intake. I removed the air baffles inside of the air box, the air silencers. The reason I did that is because they do restrict some airflow, and the carbs are tuned for those in there, so you have to adjust the air screws on the carbs. It's hard to see right there, but if you adjust them, you need to adjust them in so that it lets less air through the carb, which means it'll run a little bit richer, which is what you want. Because if you just pull those out and you run the carbs as is, it'll be a little bit lean down in the low range of the RPM zone. And new fuel filter. We've got aftermarket track, studded, does well in powder and on ice. We've got a D&D clutch kit here, as you can see. D&D power, yellow primary spring, bigger weights, adds 4 or 5 miles an hour on the top end, so that put me around 120 miles an hour, and then mainly it's for acceleration and whole shot, so it's definite improvement over stock. Pretty good bang for your buck. Other than that, V-force reads, those help a lot with the throttle response, so that's good. X caliper carbides, those are 8 inches, as you can see down there. Really helps it turn well in under any conditions. And pipes are stock. They could be repainted, but that's just something for down the road. Hood screens, those help keep some of the snow out. I should get a skid plate for it. We've got about 3,600 miles on it, and as fire it up.